What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Today we are going to need an impressive display from Cliffy. Currently, we need 9.6 runs and over from the start. We are playing in the semi-final today, taking on the Hobart Hurricanes, so it should be a very interesting game nonetheless. So, let's go get into it. There isn't really too much else to talk about. 190 odd is what we are chasing. Ideally, that's not what you want to do, and I've talked about this time and time again when it has come to videos. When it has come, and I've kind of gone against myself here a little bit, gone against my theory. When it comes to important games, you know, virtual, well, I mean, this is a semi-final, but, you know, virtual quarterfinals, games that you have to win, my way of thinking is put the runs on the board. So you put the runs on the board and you put pressure on the side. That has kind of been negated today because we won the toss, decided to bowl first. I just had a funny feeling about batting first today. I don't know what it was, but we've decided to bowl first. They've scored 190, so Hobart have done their part. Pressure on us now, the top qualifiers taking on 4th place to go and make it into the grand final. We started off pretty well, 8 off 4. We have picked up just the one boundary to date so far, and that one there has just missed off stump. So we are very, very lucky that we are hanging in by the skin of our teeth at the moment. 9.6 needed, so it is going to be very much an uphill battle from here to go and progress, but we just need to make sure that we don't go and get complacent because we have batted. I think previously we scored about 90 odd batting through, not taking hardly any risk. So hopefully we can go and do that again today. Hopefully Klinger and Hales can go and do the job. Well, it's not going to be Klinger because he is actually out now. So Hales is in, and Hales has had a pretty good time of it lately when it has come to the bat. He scored, I think, I'm not even sure what he scored, to be honest. I think he may have scored 94 in the third test, between England and Sri Lanka. So he is in good form, and hopefully he can go and emulate that here. We are going to nip off and take the single just to go and rotate the strike because I think that's what we really need to go and do, especially against Mascarenas, who isn't going to be one of their stronger bowlers. But yeah, Hales did pretty well. England and Sri Lanka actually drew that third match. I think that was down to the fact that on days 3 and 4, there was actually a hell of a, on 4 and 5, there was a hell of a lot of rain and hardly any play got done. Cook did get injured slightly. I think he got hit pretty hard on the knee in the first inning. Came into bat in the second innings and scored, I think, 49, which was the highest score of the test. And in those times, I think he actually played very un-Cook-like shots. I think he played a ramp, played a couple of reverse sweeps. So that's something we are not used to seeing from Alistair Cook. You know, such a traditional player. You know, obviously plays in that wide V and is, I guess, more defensive than anything like that. But all of a sudden, we are making things a little bit hard on ourselves. The second wicket has fallen. There is only 30 runs on the board, but we will take those. If you want to keep dishing those up, Dimmy, you want to keep dishing up those half volleys on leg stump, we will go and just continue to pick you off. So hopefully you can go and do that here. As I said, we did lose Alex Hales. It is Ferguson who is in now. And the required run rate is up above 10. So there is a lot of work that does need doing in these last 15 and a bit overs. So hopefully it isn't too much of an issue. Hopefully in these last 2 overs of power play, we can go and get... I was going to say get some runs on the board. There's an opportunity, very, very close chance that there could have been caught there. Just a little bit of a front foot pull shot that has gone just wide of the man. We do pick up 4, move on to 17, and we just need to go and continue on. Trying to work it, I think, to that leg side. I think that is going to be the key at the moment. Anything that is a half volley is going to get put away, you know, through square leg, and we did see that we can put it away through mid-wicket as well with that front foot pull shot. But anything outside, we are going to go and try and drive through the covers as we have done there. That's actually it's a very nice piece of timing, to be honest, and we are going to come back for 3. So good over this so far, 11 off it, so we are above the required run rate, and hopefully Ferguson can carry on the way he has started. 10 off 3, so he is just absolutely smashing it. And as you may or may not have seen down in the bottom corner there, just quickly, the required run rate, as I said, had dropped down below. Dropped below 10 for the first time in the game. So we just need to go and keep that up. And as I said, if Ferguson and myself can go bat through and put on a nice partnership, which is looking like we are doing at the moment, you know, this is definitely not out of the question. Ferguson has only faced that one extra ball, that last ball of the last over, but That one there was through. Benny Lachlan has picked up both wickets so far today. I'm not sure how many he has bowled. We're going to hustle back for the third, and that is some great running. So 7 off the first 2 balls is very good. It is going to help that required run rate come down, and if we can pick up another boundary and all that in the last few, which we haven't gone and done, but I mean a 2 and a 1 is basically as good as you are going to get. And I was thinking with the sequence there that we possibly would have picked up a dot ball. That would have completed the sequence, but not the case. We have picked up 2, which does mean there is 12 off this over as well. So we have really started to pick up in these last few overs of the fielding restrictions, and that has allowed the run rate to go down just slightly. It is still a very menacing task, and it is going to be made even harder now as we have Ben Lachlan, I should say, has his 3rd wicket in the final ball of the power play. And you'd have to say possibly now, no point reviewing that, Cliff, that possibly that could be game over. 29 off 19. It is going to require a hell of an effort from our middle order to go and get things sorted. So we will need that. Travis Head coming in now. He did make his ODI debut yesterday. Not quite sure how he went on. Didn't do too well in this game, obviously. And speaking of not doing too well, I think we have missed out. We have missed out on another final. It just seems to be the case at the moment that we seem to be choking coming into the semi-finals. Shoaib Malik getting the man of the match, 2 for 16 for him and 30 off 16. But when your top score is 36 off 29, chasing such a big total, 191, the toss did backfire for us a little bit today. We would have, probably looking back now, I definitely would have preferred to go and bat first, put those runs on the board and then apply the pressure. But it can't be helped. It is done and dusted. We will not be making the final this year with the Adelaide Strikers. 4th place, Hobart does go and beat the minor premiers, which we do see happen quite often, so it's not a total surprise. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter links that can be found down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We've got more Rugby Challenge 3, Be a Pro career mode coming your guys' way. Make sure you do not miss that.